Welcome back. Out to News TV. We have a really interesting guest today. First of all, she's pretty. And what can I say? I'm a normal red-blooded American male, and I love the young ladies. So here I am. I'm so fortunate today to have Natalia Martin. Natalia is a horsewoman. And that's a phrase that is near and dear to my heart because I used to train racehorses back in the day, way back in the day. It's standardbreds. She does the elite. She does the ballet of horse showmanship. You do dressage, right?
I do.
So, welcome.
Thank you.
And I like your hat, your Olympic hat up there.
Thank you.
So you're planning for, I guess, Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Is your next shot?
That's the ultimate.
The ultimate.
Ultimate goal. There's a couple of games in between that I'm shooting for also.
Pan Am?
Pan Am's is one of them.
Okay.
Caribbean, Central American and Caribbean Games is another.
Okay. Well, Pan Am is one of the preludes to the
Correct.
Olympics. Yeah. So, where are you from? Who are you? What brought you to Florida? What do you do, etc.? We've kind of touched on what you do, but
Okay.
Where are you from?
I was born and raised in Virginia.
What part?
Centerville.
Centerville, Fairfax County.
Fairfax County.
Okay, we know Fairfax County. I used to do business with Fairfax County School District, and my daughter went to Chantilly High School.
That's such a small world.
Oh yeah, I know. It's so cool.
Just down the street.
Now, that of course is riding country.
Oh,
so
yes.
you learned your craft there.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I've been riding since I was 4. I started with Pony Club, and Pony Club is an amazing organization. It originated in Europe, and it teaches kids all the way up to, I think they extended it now to 25, horsemanship, veterinary skills, riding, knowledge, safety. So that really got my foundation and, just helped develop my passion and love for the sport.
Now, here you are in Florida. What brought you to Florida?
Well, I was having to be a snowbird. I was very sad about that because I love winter. So I had to come down here for the Wellington circuit in the winter to qualify for all of the big international games. Mm-hmm. I ride for the Puerto Rican dressage team. So all of our qualifications, everything was down in Wellington.
You ride for the Puerto Rican team.
I do.
That's interesting. They have a separate team.
They do. Even though it's a U.S. territory, they, athletic-wise, are considered their own country.
I just read that some friends of mine in high school, they played basketball. I didn't play basketball. I'm a little guy. But friends in high school, they played for the Puerto Rican Olympic team.
That's amazing.
This was in Mexico City in '68 and Munich in '72.
Wow.
So, yeah. So it was really kind of cool to watch TV and see these guys on there,
Yeah, that's awesome.
So we're going to be able to watch you in Wellington also.
Yes.
Because I know that there are a couple of cable channels that cover the Wellington events.
They do.
In December, January, February.
Oh, yes. And there is they have what we call national horse shows in addition to international ones. And there's people from all over the world that come to Wellington. We have one of the biggest show circuits probably in the country. And it's amazing. There's a show every single weekend. Spectators are free. So you can come, you can watch, you can learn, you can enjoy the sport and the beautiful horses, and it's a lot of fun.
We can sit and we can.
Exactly.
Cool.
Exactly.
Now, you're here as a guest on Out to News TV because you have in Palm City the Art of Riding LLC.
I do.
The Art of Riding LLC. So riding is an art for you.
It is.
And you enjoy sharing the enjoyment of your art with others. Mm-hmm. And how do you do that within your company? Within
my company? Well, so the Art of Riding, we are a full-service dressage training facility and academy, specializing in amateurs, junior young riders, training horses, both nationally and internationally. Mm-hmm. And the same thing with my students. We'll take them as far as they would like to go. And I mean, it's a lot of fun. We're technically I do horse training, instruction, sales, coaching at horse shows, clinics, nationally, internationally. But we're more than that. I like to think the art of riding and all of my clients and their horses, we're a family. You know, that's kind of the essence. The horses are, I treat them.
Let's say I'm a parent.
Okay.
And my beautiful, darling, little 9-year-old daughter wants to do what you do. Do I have to own a horse? Does she have to own a horse?
You do.
So I can't use your horse?
Unfortunately, I don't have any horses that would be appropriate to teach on. They're very spirited.
Are you planning on having some horses that...
Maybe in the future. In the future.
So it is a sport of kings, so I better be pretty well heeled as dad if I'm going to get my daughter into this thing.
But it's a very expensive sport.
Right.
But in some ways it saves you money because...
But we're in Palm City.
Yeah.
Everybody's got money in Palm City. This is Martin County. Everybody's got money in Martin County. I mean, we're in the right place, that's for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, here's something that's maybe for some people even more important than money. Time. What's the time commitment?
To do well, you have to dedicate a lot of time, just like you would with any sport.
Sure. But I mean, if you were to say, if I've got my 9-year-old and I have my horse and I have all the equipment, she's going to be, aside from school, she's going to be out at your location how many hours a week? I mean, if her goal is to be good, she wants to compete.
Mm-hmm. Well, the training lessons are usually 45 minutes to an hour. I recommend 5 times a week. I like to give the horses and the riders a day or 2 off, or a day to just have fun and maybe not be so strict on the training. But yeah, it's probably 2 hours a day.
2 hours a day?
Yeah,
okay.
Just so they can have some time with the horses. And
so the same kind of time commitment if you were playing, Little League Baseball
exactly.
or football or whatever. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, good. Now you get into, I mentioned dressage, as a category. Mm-hmm. Do you get into the other categories of instruction as well?
The other disciplines?
The other disciplines, okay.
I do on occasion teach some jumping lessons. I do have an eventing background. Eventing is considered equestrian triathlon, so dressage actually is incorporated with that. And then there's 2 different types of jumping phases. And but I specialize in the dressage. That's kind of my thing, because dressage it's the foundation for all of the other disciplines, actually.
Now, are you involved with Twin Rivers?
And
the competition there? Mm-mm. And out at Timers Park out in Indiantown? Mm-mm. They have the competitions out there. And then, of course, at the Sunlight Ranch, they have all the equipment and the space for what you do.
Well, I think they do jumping competitions there.
At Sunlight Ranch?
Yes.
Correct. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was out there a couple of years ago. They used to have the arena polo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And that way we had all the international female and male arena polo people.
Wow.
In the wintertime, they would be up here from Argentina and Brazil, where polo is really big.
Yeah.
They would be up here in the wintertime, and so they would come in, they would play.
Oh, that's awesome.
Over at Sunlight Ranch, yeah.
Polo's a lot of fun to watch.
It is.
It's a
and that's another
sport.
whole discipline. So,
it is.
Yeah. So, how long have you been here?
In Palm City? Well, I've been coming down to Palm City since 2009, so 7 years. 7 years. And how long has the Art of Riding LLC been doing business? We built the facility. It's a brand new facility, and I built it, opened just about 2 years ago.
2 years.
So it's a fairly new business here.
Because we met, I'm going to guess, we met probably around January, February at the tabletop conference, the business conference, the business summit.
Yes.
And that was right about 4 or 5 months ago.
Yes.
And here we are.
I know.
Yeah. So, well, I'm really glad to see that things are going well and progressing for you.
Thank you.
So tell me, where can everybody reach you? What phone number, website? Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. You just joined the Palm City Chamber.
I did.
So we know that you're community-minded.
Yes.
So you can see Natalia at maybe a breakfast or maybe a business after hours or a lunch or whatever. But then also, Are you doing any community outreach, charitable kinds of things like equine rescue, anything like that? Are you planning on doing that?
Yes, we are planning on reaching out again to the Equine Rescue League. Last year I was one of their demonstration riders for their really big fundraiser to get food and money for the organization. I also am trying to coordinate with the Boys and Girls Club and bring kids out who might be interested in learning more about horses over to the farm. And we're getting involved and trying to raise bears for Buddy Bear Weekend.
Okay. And the phone number and the website?
Yes. Easiest way to find me is through my website. It's www.artofridingllc.com, and my phone number is 703-795-1975, and I'm everywhere, all over Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all the links are on the website as well.
And I'll warn you, when you call her on her cell phone, she's usually mucking stalls, so it's hard. She's hard to hear. That's okay. It's fun anyway.
Yeah, I'm either in the barn or on a horse.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
We'll see you again soon at maybe one of your events.
That would be great.
Okay, we'll be right back.